American sailors and their Russian brides caught up in a stunning crackdown. Investigators say the marriages were bogus, and the case is even raising national security concerns. Deborah Fayerick reports.
These unhappy Russian brides are accused of marrying U.S. sailors, not for love, but rather to stay in the United States.
The agent explained to you what went on as far as the illegal marriages and fraudulent documents and everything else you're into?
More than 30 alleged bogus husbands and wives were arrested Wednesday, all charged with marriage fraud. Investigators say the sailors were in on the scam, which ultimately cost the Navy about $500,000.
What we see are small pockets of sailors from various commands involved in these conspiracies.
The sailors based at the Norfolk Naval Station allegedly met the women at bars or restaurants in nearby Virginia Beach, or were set up by Navy buddies. In some cases, documents show the couples married within hours of meeting.
It's unknown if the women actually targeted the sailors. They did meet them, and they befriended them, and from there, a contract, I guess, a verbal contract was made between the women and the men for the fraudulent marriages.
As payoff, the sailors are accused of getting thousands of dollars in housing allowances they weren't entitled to. The women, mostly from Russia and the Ukraine, who had arrived on work or student visas, got fast-tracked to citizenship. Some of them received military identification from the Defense Department, exposing a vulnerability to national security, says Norfolk's NCIS chief Samuel Worth.
In these cases, we just don't know where these foreign nationals are coming from, what their intentions are.
5 of the accused sailors served on the Iwo Jima, 2 others on the Wasp. Those on active duty were taken from the ships to face charges in Virginia.
There's an impact to mission readiness, operational readiness. Those sailors have to be replaced. Their replacements have to be trained.
The sailors and their brides had not yet entered pleas, and lawyers we contacted have not returned our calls. A spokeswoman for the Navy tells CNN sailors are expected to act in a responsible and ethical manner, and that those involved represent a small percentage of sailors in the U.S. Navy. Deborah Fayerick, New York.